Greetings to you, dear friends. Today, we have the privilege of reflecting on the mission of the Bon Secours sisters, also known as the FBS sisters. Their name, Bon Secours, translates to good help. And indeed, these sisters embody this in every aspect of their mission, from providing compassionate care to the sick to offering hope and solace to the vulnerable. Their work is a true reflection of Christ's healing and love. For over a century, the Bon Secours sisters have dedicated their lives to the care of those in need, offering medical, emotional, educational, and spiritual support to those who are suffering and those who are in need of education. Their mission is not just about physical healing, but also about nurturing the dignity of every person, ensuring that no one feels alone in their pain. Tonight, we are blessed to learn more about their incredible work through this special video presentation.
Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bon Secours, FBS. Bon Secours, French name. Our Lady of Bon Secours, English name, meaning Our Lady of Good Health. Our first patroness, Our Lady of Bon Secours. Our second patron, Saint Francis of Assisi. From early years, our congregation has been called the Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bon Secours because we accept the patronage of Our Lady of Bon Secours. First founder, Reverend Father Julian Charles Legere, MAP, Paris, foreign missionary. Our congregation founded on 17/9/1858 on the day of Stigmata of St. Francis of Assisi at Pondicherry by Reverend Father Julian Charles Legere, MAP. It started with 7 members. They received the rule and habit of the Franciscan Third Order. It is shifted and canonically established in the Archdiocese of Madras, Mylapore, on 22/9/1894 with 38 sisters and 3 novices, and is aggregated to the Franciscan Order of the Fairest Minery on 30/1/1929. We celebrate this day as a community day. The spirituality we follow is consists in living our Father St. Francis' burning love for God, the poverty of the gospel, his respect for manual labor, his love of created things, and his earnestness shown in building up the people of God. Our congregation is elevated to pontifical status on 19/6/1981 by Pope St. John Paul II. Expansion of mission in North India and abroad from 1983 onward. Our present Superior General, Reverend Mother Mario Filomi. We have 3 provinces, Chennai, Dindukkal and Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. And we have Italy as delegation, and we have 1 region in the north. Now the congregation has 807 living sisters, 23 novices, 7 postulants and 7 aspirants. We have 137 in 7 archdioceses and 30 dioceses of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand. Our motto is God in all in God. Our charism is to be the refuge and support of all those who seek protection and need succor, who are poor, helpless, forsaken and needed. Our apostolate is giving refuge, evangelization, healthcare, social service and education. New thirst for charism is The 24th General Chapter 2016 gave new impetus to charism, creation of Adaikala Scholarship.
Reverend Father Julian Charles Lehote was the founder of this congregation.
In the year 1858, Father Lehote selected 7 women from the orphanage and chose them as the first batch of nuns of Bon Secours. In the same year, on 17 September, the first batch of nuns professed their first vows in the presence of Right Reverend John Peter Parley, the rector of the seminary. The priests felt that the Franciscan way of life would suit the young congregation, the Bon Secours. Thus, the Franciscan Bon Secours congregation came to the world as a ray of light on 17th September 1858. The 7 nuns of the very first batch led a very pious life, which expressed their faith in God, humanity, humility, selfless deeds in the service of the poor and the forsaken. The very next day of their profession, they were appointed to take care of the St. Anne home for the forsaken women. In addition, they took care of an old age home too. It is worth remembering that this is the place where the nuns gathered and prayed together. The sisters faithfully prayed together, especially at the time of their trials. In the year 1889, Father Legion passed away. The nuns of Bon Secours felt as if they were orphaned. It was a trial period for them in Pondicherry. The superior of the convent, Sister Mary Rose, tried her best to keep the congregation intact. In such difficult situations, they prayed to Our Lady of Velangani. God listened to their prayers. They received a telegram that the Mylapore diocese has accepted their congregation to work in their diocese. The sisters felt that the say of Father Legion and the sannyasi of Dindivanam had come true. The sisters have filial love for Father Legion and consider him as a saint. His skull is preserved in the generalate of the Bon Secours congregation. In the year 1894, August 31st, as per the order of Bishop Tom Henry Jose Reed de Silva, the Bon Secours congregation was accepted legally by the Mylapore diocese. Thus, the congregation was led wonderfully by God's providence. In the year 1894, September 22nd, in the evening, the nuns moved from Pondicherry to Mylapore. The parochial house near the historical Madarasi Mata Church, Mylapore, was offered to the sisters as their convent.
In 1894, after coming to Mylapore, the congregation took up education ministry. The first school, Lazarus, was handed over to Bon Secours sisters by Right Reverend Monsignor F. H. Franco.
The sisters proved their fidelity to the charism in accepting and taking care of the forsaken. They opened an orphanage and a hostel in Mylapore. And after that, wherever they opened their convent, they had never forgotten to open orphanages, which is a testimony to their concern and care for their charism. Another historical event happened in 1981, June 19th, when our congregation was raised to the status of a pontifical congregation by Pope John Paul II and was recognized as papal congregation. When the congregation was recognized to serve worldwide by the grace of God, there was a call to spread the gospel and serve humanity in North India. Accepting an invitation to serve in an old age home in Rome, a group of sisters reached Rome. In October 1985, a home was started in Vasto in Katy Diocese. The sisters who are serving in educational institutions are also encouraged to take up social ministries. The mission fields are built in many places to bring awareness to the villagers. Got special attention of the sisters. Mention also has to be made about the mission for the Arundhatiyar community. In the medical field, sisters concentrate on holistic healthcare ministries.
We have 1,050 orphans in our 42 cottages. They are complete orphans or left with one parent. 3,355 students in our 30 Home for Children. They come from shattered homes and economically backward houses. In 4 hostels, 345 children get education.
There are old age homes in Perumpannayur, Kovalam and Velankanni. Velankanni Old Age Home belongs to the diocese, but it is managed by the Bon Secours sisters.
The Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bon Secours also very much interested, and slowly they moved forward to the higher education. Bon Secours College for Women was instituted by the Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bon Secours, a religious congregation dedicated to uplift the downtrodden, especially for women. Ever since its inception, it has been a beacon guiding and promoting the educational interest of the poor and the downtrodden women. The college started in the year 2002 with a mere strength of 50 students. Now the college has grown in leaps and bounds with a total strength of the students 6,500. Our vision of the higher education is to transform the women learners, especially the rural women, to be physically, intellectually, emotionally, socially and morally healthy, and to empower them to meet the challenges of the world tomorrow. The mission of the college is Bon Secours College for Women is committed to excellence in helping students reach their full potential by developing their academic competency, critical thinking, civil responsibility, and global awareness. The objectives of our college is to empower women students by offering them quality education, to empower the status of the whole family by educating the girl students, to create awareness of moral values and mobilizing the girl students to work against social evils and discrimination of women, to inculcate a sense of appreciation for the more cherished cultural and traditional values of our country, to enable them reach global standards in tune with technological advancement, to impart creativity, divergent thinking and leadership quality, and to stimulate students to be independent and self-determined. The motto of our college is to empower, to change and to live. Now, the Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bon Secours have 5 branch colleges. First college is Bon Secours College for Women Tanjavur and Bon Secours College for Women Mannargudi and Bon Secours College for Women in Salem and Bonsecours College for Women in Dindigul, and Our Lady of Bonsecours Degree College in Bangalore. The another main mystery of the Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bonsecours is the nursing medical mission. The college was founded by the congregation of the regular territory Franciscan of Our Lady of Bonsecours. To institute a college in Valasu village was a felt need in available land with a small dispensary which was functioning very well for more than 45 years. It has been upgraded to a 170-bedded multi-speciality hospital. The above congregation is registered society bearing registration. It is a religious and charitable minority society. The said society is exclusively comprised of Catholic nuns as under the canon law and approved by the Catholic Church Vatican. The above said congregation is running a chain of educational institutions throughout the world, one in Tamil Nadu, 72 schools and 3 arts and science colleges, one B.Ed college exclusively for girls. We are proud to state that this is the first nursing college started in the congregation. Arise and care is the motto of our college. When the same ideology, the college was started on 11/9/2014 with 46 students, and today we have completed 4 years and the first batch passed out with excellent result. Our college is one of the tallest institutions in our district. The Bonsecours sisters have separate society in the north region, and they are involved in different activities like charitable, educational and health activities, skill development, occasional training programs like computer, tailoring and beautician for the welfare of the Dalit, marginalized and downtrodden people. This society has various units where charitable and educational assistance given to the poor people. We run formal schools for Dalit, tribal children, etc. They are very poor and economically very low. We too have women development programs and self-help groups. Main aim is to educate the poor children and people. We run health centers and maternity, pediatrician, ultrasonography, laboratory, and we are conducting medical camp twice a year in every rural and urban areas. Bonsecours Society is established is to do works of charity, educational, spiritual, social and culture for the benefit of the general public and especially for the poor, deprived and marginalized sections of the society. Rendering our services at 4 states in North region, Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, and we are working in 6 dioceses: Patna, Bareilly, Hazaribagh, Lucknow, Muzaffarpur and Jaipur. Having a special call to look after the children who are less privileged, who don't go to school, who are deprived of their basic rights. We focus mainly on slum children and those who don't go to school due to their poverty, and children have the pleasure to look after the small ones who are left behind where their parents go to work. The children, those who go to government school, will also come to us for better education. We also accept the dropouts and encourage them to get basic education and moral values to their better life. It carries out socio-economic, health and colleges, dispensaries, occasional institutes and non-formal education. The Franciscan Sisters of Our Lady of Bonsecours' main ministry is education. In our educational institution, we impart Christian values integrating faith and culture. Our educational institutional must pay attention to the formation of the whole person. Through this, all students attain their eternal destiny and at the same time promote the common good of society. Students are therefore to be cared for in such a way that their physical, moral, and intellectual talents develop harmoniously. They are to be trained to attain a greater sense of responsibility. In the Archdiocese of Bangalore, we work in three places. Ashoknagar, we involve fully in the education field from the nursery to the degree college. And in Viveknagar in Franciscan Church, we involve in all the church activities, and we have a formation house for the postulants at TC Palaya. Our sincere gratitude to Most Reverend Peter Machado, Archbishop of Bangalore, for giving us this great opportunity to share about our congregation and our mission during this mission month. Thank you, and all.
What an inspiring and touching presentation. The work of the Bon Secours sisters truly shows us the face of Christ's compassion and mercy. They not only bring healing to the body, but also offer hope and comfort to the heart and soul, reminding each person of their inherent dignity as children of God. On behalf of all of us, I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Bon Secours sisters for their tireless mission of love, care, and healing. Your dedication to serving those in need is a living testament to the gospel, and we are deeply grateful for the insights you have shared with us today. May God continue to bless you and your mission as you bring light to those in darkness and hope those in despair. As we reflect on today's theme, here is a thought to carry with us. To serve others is to serve Christ Himself. And in every act of kindness and compassion, we reflect the love of God to the world. The Bon Secours sisters reminds us that our mission as Christians is to be the hands and feet of Christ in the world, offering help, comfort, and care to those in need. May we all be inspired by their example to reach out in love to those around us, especially the suffering and the vulnerable. Before we conclude, I am pleased to share with you the theme for tomorrow's session, the mission of the Sisters of the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ. This congregation is deeply committed to serving the poor, the elderly, and those in need, following in the footsteps of Christ, the humble servant. Tomorrow, we will dwell into this inspiring mission of service and discover how they bring God's love to those often overlooked by society. Be sure to join us for another enriching presentation tomorrow. Thank you, dear friends, for being with us this evening as we celebrated the beautiful mission of the Bon Secours sisters. Let us keep their work and people they serve in our prayers, and may their mission continue to inspire us to live the lives of service and compassion. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we reflect on the mission of the Sisters of the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ. Until then, may God bless you and your families.